here we go.
Who's gonna save the world tonight? Who's gonna bring it back to life? We're gonna make it, you and I. We're gonna save the world tonight. Que no paren la fiesta, don't stop the party.
Part 4 of the predictions series now I'm kind of making for the Blood of Olympus. Can I say, way too many predictions from me, and I keep reading the internet, and I keep talking to people, and yeah, everybody has predictions, and I said I'd tell you all predictions. So let's talk about the Romans. So who is that when I say Romans? I mean Frank, Hazel, Jason, Raina, and yes, I guess we have to talk about Octavian too. I guess. But let's go. First up, Frank. Why? Because Frank is awesome. And I mentioned him in the Greek one, so I feel like I should just talk about him first. So from my Greek predictions video, I mentioned that Frank is probably going to have to help Percy with his fatal flaw, because Percy's going to have a problem with his fatal flaw. And now let's dig into that a little more, because it's Frank. Let's talk about it. So in The Son of Neptune, Book 2, or 7, whichever way you want to look at it, Frank talks to Mars, who is Ares. Mars is the Roman version, so yeah, of Ares. And, you know, good father-son moment, I guess. And Mars tells him, you're going to need to help Percy with his fatal flaw. And that's being really loyal. Really loyal. So I'm like, that's not good. And he hasn't really had a moment where it's like he's had to help Percy with his fatal flaw yet. So that just leaves this one. Really? It leaves this one. And what do I think? My number one answer for that is, what do I think he's going to have to help him with? I think Frank is going to need to help Percy stay focused. Okay? Because they're going to probably be having dreams and stuff about the camps getting ready to tear each other to shreds. And, of course, Percy is going to be like, we got to go back and help them. And Frank is going to be the one who needs to remind him, look, we have to defeat Gaia first. Okay? He's going to need to remind him of that because, well, he's creator too, and he probably wants to go back to help out too. And, yeah, I think that'll happen. Only other scenario I could think that Frank might need to help Percy with his loyalty thing is if someone dies, and it's one of those hero sacrifices himself for the world type things, and Percy wants to go back and maybe save them, but Frank needs to stop him. But then again, there's Frank's stick, and I'm like, they mention that Frank is holding the stick, just watching it burn. And that stick is his life. Is he going to sacrifice himself for the greater good of the world? I really hope not. I don't want him to die. But that's Frank, okay? We're going to see him do all that stuff. He is going to, really shine in this book, I think, because he has mastered everything now. He has mastered his powers, his abilities, and he is just going to shine, okay? He is going to be awesome, and I want to see some fight scenes regarded. I want to see some fight scenes here. I want to see him fighting with his, I want to see that scene again, okay? The scene with the, weird cows on the bridge, him fighting them, turning into animals. I want to see that again. Please, I want to see that again. Okay, and now for Hazel, because we got to talk about his girlfriend. So, real fast, Hazel and Frank, they need to kiss. In this book, they better kiss. It's not a prediction, they just better kiss. And they're like Percy and Annabeth from the first series. Everyone knew that they were going to get together, and it took them, Percy and Annabeth, a while to get together. But when they did get together, they had a kiss, and everyone was like, aww. audience was. Everyone in the book was like, about time. But I really, really want them to kiss. As for Hazel, I think that she's really gonna master her, like, powers now. Like, her magical abilities. She's gonna be really helpful with that, and I don't really want to go into the first chapter, because if you have read the Staff of Service, I think that's how you say it, on, like, an e-reader or something, then you have seen the first chapter to Blood of Olympus, and I don't really want to give any spoilers away. But Hazel is going to master her magic, and she's going to be awesome at it, and Aaron's coming back. Aaron, he's just going to come back. He's going to come back. He is coming back, and he is going to be awesome. And again, I want to see some fighting from Hazel, okay? I want to see her on Aaron riding around the giants, just slicing them with, I think it's a Sparta, in one hand, and then casting spells with the other. I don't even know if she could do that, but that would be awesome, okay? Just awesome in general. I would love to see that. I do think that she's going to find out about Nico's secret, because she is his sister. She's going to find out at least. At least. And anything else for Hazel? Hey, the Romans are really hard to predict for. Now let's go to Jason. Jason, again, I'm thinking we're going to see some major fighting from him. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think we're going to see some major fighting from the Greeks. But you'll see why I think we're going to get some major fighting from the Romans. A lot. And Jason, he's going to be summoning lightning with his sword and spear, just switching it back and forth, being just awesome in general. I want to see it happen. I do think he's going to have a lot of dreams, okay? He is probably going to have a lot of dreams. They're all going to have a lot of dreams, and that's going to cause a lot of problems. One problem I think Gaia might try to bring up is Nico's secret, because she might try to plant a seed of distrust amongst the Seven. Just going, Jason knows something that he's not telling any of you. And then they all kind of want to know, and Jason's like, I can't tell you, I promised I wouldn't say anything. And then they might freak out about the oath to keep with the final breath. And yeah, just a change of reactions. Well, because of one secret, jeez. Although maybe I mentioned that Piper might find out because her mom is Aphrodite. She probably could ask the right questions, and Jason's her boyfriend. She'll ask the right questions, and he'll be like, yeah. Okay. One of those, like, your face gives it away. Now, why do I think they're all going to have some major fighting scenes? Because, yes, the cover. If you haven't noticed, I have not done a cover review. So, cover reaction. I saw the cover, I was like, huh, that looks interesting. Why are there 3 giants and only 3 demigods? Then I looked on Twitter, and Rick Riordan said, well, there's never been more than 3 characters on the cover. And I'm like, okay, fine. But then I looked at it again, okay? And I'm looking at everything now. Angles, like facial expressions, just the lighting of it all even. I'm looking at everything. And I noticed something about each and every one of these covers. All these covers are scenes from the book, okay? They are. The Lost Hero had them riding on Faustus. How many times did they do that? Son of Neptune had Percy coming out of the water with the Legion's staff with the eagle on it. He came out of the water, he did that. Book 3, Mark of Athena had Jason and Percy fighting on their horses in the sky. That happened. House of Hades, number 4, had Percy and Annabeth surrounded in that death mist, going towards the doors of death. That happened too. Granted, there were barely any monsters around them there, but that happened too. Oh my god, this scene's gonna happen, and just based on the way it's like looking up. You are looking up at Jason and Hazel and Frank You are looking up at them. What if we're one of the characters? Like, this is one of those points of view. If this was a movie, this would be a point of view shot, okay? And they're looking up at them. So does that mean that some of the Greeks are going to get captured? Because it seemed like that guy was pretty dead set on having Percy and Annabeth be the ones to wake her up with their blood. Why? I have no idea. I'm still confused on this whole blood thing, but why? I don't know. And that just freaked me out when, I was like, oh no, Percy and Annabeth, and then they fell to Tartarus, and she was like, no, can't use them now, and then they got out of Tartarus. I'm like, wait, are they back on that list now? I really hope not. So if Percy and Annabeth, get captured, maybe, or even if it's, Leo and Piper or something like that, it looks like that Frank, Jason, and Hazel are going to come and save them and kick some serious giant butt. Okay? That is what's going to happen. They're going to kick some serious giant butt. And that's why I think that we're going to see some awesome action scenes coming from the Romans. And one more thing for Hazel. Can she control the death mist? Can she? I don't know. It seems like maybe her and Nico could control this death mist, but I think they only said it was found in Tartarus, so yeah. It was pretty handy though. They got past the giants. Maybe she can control the death mist. That'd be really cool. Maybe Nico can. He went to Tartarus. Can he control the death mist now? I don't know. This death mist is making me interested. Now let's talk about Reyna. Reyna, who is stuck with Nico right now. And I say stuck with Nico because their personalities are kind of the polar opposite. As I mentioned, Reyna is the go there and protect everyone and help out. Nico is like, I'll help out, but he doesn't like to be around people. He doesn't like being in front of crowds. He doesn't really like that kind of thing, it seems like. Okay, then again, he could surprise us, and it turns out, hey, we're wrong. But he's also very helpful. Some people think her and Nico are going to have a thing. No. Again, I do think that Reyna might flirt with Nico a little bit, and maybe that's how she finds out his secret. I definitely think she might flirt with Nico a little bit. Because it just seems like she'll flirt with a guy if she's with him long enough and, start to care about him. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some more insight to Nico with the Roman camp with her. I don't know. I want more insight on her past, really, because I was like, dude, Cece's Island makes you immortal, right? Okay? How old is she really? Because I'm pretty sure that they were all, immortal on that island, and then when they left, then they weren't. So how old is she? Where'd her dad go? How did she get there? I have a lot of questions about her past that I want answered before the end of Blood of Olympus. Okay? There's so many questions. I feel like you could have a whole chapter on her. Like how we had, Hazel and Frank, their past. You could have a whole chapter on, how she got there, what happened to her dad, what went down with her sister, how they found the island. That would be a fun chapter, would it not? That would be so much fun. Okay. Octavian. All I gotta say, someone needs to punch him. Someone really does. I don't care who it is. Frank, Leo, Reyna. That would be awesome. Reyna just finally punching him. Hazel could use some magic. Just introduce him to Clarice. Give her 5 minutes. He's that annoying. Come on. He is that annoying. Clarice tried to, give Percy a swirly in not even the 10 minutes that she met him. Actually, it was more like 30 seconds. Imagine if she met Octavian. Can we just do that? Just be like, hey, Octavian, go talk to Clarice. Yeah, she's real nice. But I don't care who punches him, who tells him off. Somebody needs to. I think it'd be amazing if Nico did. That'd be really fun. That'd be really fun because then everyone would be like, whoa, That'd be really unexpected too. But could somebody just punch this kid? Please? Or I'm still voting for the catapult idea. I like that idea. Launching him off a catapult sounds very great. Can Frank still do that? I mean, Frank and Freda, they agreed on it, after all. So, can Frank do that? Please? We all do not like Octavian. Okay, I'll give you some actual predictions for him. I think that, one, he's going to just tick off all the Greeks. He's probably going to tick off some of the Romans. And now all of this is through dreams. Again, and I want to see him and Rachel clash again, because it seems like he does not like this whole Spirit of Delphi idea. I want to see them clash again. Really, that's about it. Other than that, just please someone punch him. Take him even. I don't care. Just tell him off. So many demigods there. Somebody could. So, that is it for today. My predictions for the Romans. The final predictions video. And we have, as of today, drum roll please. As of today, we have 5, yes, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days left until the book officially comes out. So, now, for the Rick Riordan tweet of the day. And this one's actually an old tweet because, well, you'll see with the second tweet, because, hey, last predictions video, 2 tweets. You'll see with the last tweet why it's going to be the last tweet. So, let's see. Somebody asked, so are you nailing the... This is going to take me a second. Somebody asked, so are you nailing the nails into the coffin with that title? As in Blood of Olympus. He responded, only into the coffin of your sanity. Put a little heart after it. I like how he knows that he's testing our sanity. And then, now we have the final tweet. The final tweet is, Rick Riordan said, as of about an hour ago, turning off social media until October 7th to avoid Blood of Olympus spoilers, real or fake. If you value your sanity, I suggest you do the same. See ya. Yeah, I'm not going to turn off my internet, so good for him though, okay? Again, all of that found on Rick Riordan's Twitter page. There it is. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to read some more of his tweets. He's really funny on Twitter, and you'll probably be annoyed because apparently there are some countries who have already released the book. Why? And somehow people got the book. Why? And where? So, I don't know, but that is that. No more tweets from Rick Riordan until the Blood of Olympus. So, good luck with your sanity as we read the Blood of Olympus. Someone's gonna die. Oh my god, someone's gonna die. Not gonna freak myself out though. I still got 5 days. 5 days. 5 so long days. We can make it. We can make it. We've made it this far. We've made it a year. We can make it 5 more days. We can. We can make it. We can make it. Probably going to be watching predictions videos like this one for the next 5 days. So, thanks for watching this one. Have fun with your next predictions video. Bye!